Take over. Right.
Where are you going, John? Talk to Charmaine?
Mind if we have a little chat?
No.
I'm curious. How did you get into that temple?
Just walked in, Commander.
What I'm trying to find out, Charmaine, is why didn't the creature attack you?
Maybe it knew that I wouldn't attack him.
Why did you go in there?
It's just very peaceful.
You look cool.
You could have been hurt.
No harm will come to me on Sunim, Commander.
That's a weird thing to say.
Is that what it's called? Sunni?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I don't know. Someone must have told me.
It must be on a chart. A chart.
Look, why are you asking me all these questions? I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm not even suggesting you have. Charmaine, I'm very glad you came along with us. In fact, I'll be very curious to find out about those. You will give me a report, won't you?
For her eyes only.
Yes.
Good.
We'll get you another tranquilizer when we get back to the base.
I found these on the walls. They depict the whole evolutionary process of man. A sea of primeval slime,
Yeah.
then advancing through all stages of development.
The slime was our greatest moment.
There's something strange. Somewhere up the ladder of development, something happened.
Oh, look at
There was
this.
violent death. Whoever they were, they must have died in some searing burst of energy.
So what's the explanation?
I think we're dealing with a form of antimatter against matter.
Oh, shit, we've had that before.
I've seen a similar one once before on my own planet.
What's its function?
It's used to convert antimatter into matter.
Okay.
Well, for every particle of matter, there's a balancing particle of antimatter.
No, a matter of balance.
If there was an antimatter being here, right now,
Yeah.
my hand would go straight through him.
Tony, something happened to Charmaine on that planet. I want to know what it was. Why don't you ask her?
She's evasive,
I
Tony.
did, but she was holding back. I think you can reach her.
Okay, I'll try. What you must do, Charmaine, is to take that cylinder to the equipment room.
Yeah,
You must find one into which that cylinder fits.
got it. Disappear, dude. She should have closed her bag.
I'd like to talk to you.
What about?
You haven't been yourself. You used to be so happy, full of life, and now you walk around and
Shit.
you're sleepwalking.
It's a souvenir, Tony.
Where did you get that?
Sunim.
Oh!
My name is Vindrus.
Out in the opening.
Charmaine has very kindly volunteered to assist me.
To do what?
To cross over into your world.
He wants to be a matter man.
But you see, you in your world have started your evolutionary process from the slime and are ascending towards perfection. We in the antimatter world, however, started our evolutionary process at the top and are descending towards the slime.
What?
Don't try to give the alarm, Mr. Videshi. You will never reach it.
I'm trying to think about this logically a little bit. Antimatter people devolving backwards through time. Or forwards through time. But you know what I mean. And they're like, shit, we're gonna end up slime at the end of all this. But if we swap into the matter world, we'll go back to the apex evolutionary state. You know? I get it. So it's like, and then they hop over to, wait, which finger was going up? Shit. I'll try that again. And then they hop over, go back. Just because he seems sinister doesn't mean anything, Tony. Just because he's kind of groomed this teenager doesn't mean anything, Tony. Now, would Eddie be already trying to fight him? Sure. Good luck with that, Eddie. But, yeah, just because just because they were darkly whispering, when, that doesn't mean they're evil, Tony. They're just like us. They're just antimatter people. Like the Doc's husband.
Well, we have no objection to your crossing over into our world, Vindrus.
Great.
Why don't you let us help you cross over?
Thank you for your offer, but you would not do it willingly.
Why not?
Because nature has to be kept in balance.
Oh, shit.
For everyone who crosses into your world,
One of you has to cross into ours.
one of you must cross into ours.
Damn it. Push the button, Tony. Oh, no, don't smell. No.
You will forget everything that took place here. You know what you have to do, Charmaine.
Did you hear that, Charmaine? She's in love with an antimatter man.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Shameen.
I bought you a plant.
You know, if there's one thing I can do without, it's plants.
Smell it, smell it.
You'll like it. It has a really beautiful fragrance.
He's out for the count. No, dude. Oh. There are worse ways to fall, but that was pretty bad.
Bill,
Shameen?
I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
It's a lovely fragrance.
Does it not affect her? Maybe she just doesn't smell. She holds her nose.
You must take us to Sunim.
Oh, this one's hypnotic. It's a mind control flower.
One of our miniature nuclear generators is missing.
An eagle's taken off, John.
Eagle 1 has just taken off without authorization.
What?
Fraser was piloting. Shermeen was with him.
Well, that figures, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bale's a troublemaker.
I'll just turn the green dial a fraction more to the right.
Is she gonna step in one of these pods?
Excellent.
Is everything set now?
Everything's set.
You're gonna turn into an antimatter person. Shermeen! Bill!
Bill!
He's in a trance.
The temple.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to fight a monster. Stay calm. It'll all be over soon. Why is she freaking out now? Oh, holy shit!
You will not be harmed, Shameen. Take her down.
Don't fire the laser. It'll bounce back to us.
Just lure it away and then we can sneak in.
Hold his attention.
Yeah, John's gonna sneak. Go, John, go, go, go. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Could you make more noise, John? Jesus.
Hey!
Oh, now he's gonna distract it. Well, how did that happen? Is he antimatter too?
How did you know?
Our sensors show no life forms on Sunim,
Alright, yeah.
so it had to be antimatter.
Or a robot. He looked solid to me.
We have 3 more ready for the transfer.
You're solid now, dude. They can kill you. But then we won't be able to transfer back.
Welcome. My name is Vindrus.
I feel I've seen him before.
As you have witnessed, we can reflect electrical beams.
And project into our minds the illusion that an antimatter form may appear solid.
Oh, okay.
Are you antimatter?
There's only one way to find out.
I might be. I might not be. Am I even really here?
Obviously, I am no longer antimatter.
You've taken over one of our technicians. I want her back.
She's inside the temple.
Send her out.
Perhaps it would be better if you came in and got her yourself.
Yeah. Just step into this chamber.
Maya, stay with Tony.
I'm going in with him. You stay out here as a backup, Maya.
I think she was in this little pod here. I think that's where I saw her last.
Where is she, Vindrus?
You're a backup, Maya. We need Hulk strength right now.
Commander! Tony!
You remember last episode, Maya?
Now I remember.
Yes.
You sent her into your world so that you could come into ours.
We would prefer it to be different, of course, but unfortunately, it is the only way we can come over. If it was the other way around, you'd do the same.
Maybe.
What about Shermeen's survival?
She can expect an anti-life of hundreds of years. And so can you, Commander.
Can you give us an anti-moon?
How many others, Vindrus? Certainly not just us.
Eventually, we will establish machines such as this throughout the universe.
No, Tony, no!
Your lasers are, shall we say, counterproductive. Accept the exchange. Both of you. As individuals, you will have an extended anti-lifespan. Into the cabinets, gentlemen.
What was that maneuver? He just threw the comlock at him? Outsmarted. Fly up there. Or climb. She hates being a bird this episode. Ever since she was trapped in that cage.
Ventress.
Where are we?
Ventress. Shireen's coming back.
No, she isn't.
Impossible.
No, Vindris, it's not.
She never got fully into your world, Ventress.
Step in there, Vinders.
She didn't go all the way.
Oh, there she is.
There wasn't enough power.
Vindras! Vindras, come here!
Oh, it's Maya, obviously.
Come to me.
That's pretty smart.
You have to try again. They're waiting for me.
Yeah, step in there, Vinders.
We will be destroyed. Do not be afraid.
No, it's a trick, Vinders. A trick.
Now, Tony, get him in!
Push him! Get out of there, Maya. Charmaine, if you can hear us, get back in the... Yeah, get back in there. Yep, we're doing... Just hold on, would you? Full power, Maya, full power! There.
I'm saying it's a self-destruct. Better get the door open so we can get out of here.
Shit, this whole planet's going up. What about the cute monster outside?
Get him in the back.
Damn it, Bill.
What about Vindras' people? They'll all be destroyed.
Only matter will be destroyed, not antimatter.
But they'll be stuck. Until they're slime. Oh, the planet.
Look at that.
What the hell?
The whole planet's just disappeared right from under us.
It's gone back to being antimatter.
What? Yeah, why was it matter in the first place?
This is Moonbase Alpha. Can you read me?
Loud and clear, Alpha. We're on our way back to Alpha now.
She's a troublemaker, John. She went along with an alien. Because Tony spurned her advances.
The problem is mechanical. It's not creative, no way.
Another one of your
Oh,
plans?
Charmaine, you brought me some new hops. Thanks.
Not the new ones, Tony. They're the old ones. I don't have the room in hydroponics anymore.
Yeah?
No more hops.
No more hops.
Eddie Collins has a rather interesting theory on plant growth. And Eddie and I need that area for our own cultivating.
Oh, they're doing it down in hydroponics. They're bringing in a bed or something.
How about that?
Yeah, and now she looked straight through me like I was...
Antimatter.
Yeah. Antimatter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Now, if I could blend some antimatter hops with some hydroponic barley, where would I get the antimatter grain from? And then if I did come up with a grain beer, would I be able to see it?
Would you be able to drink it?
Or taste it?
Yeah. A matter of balance, this one. I like this one. Everyone was involved this time except for Carter and the Doc. The Doc was there briefly. Actually, she was there in the early stages to trank Charmaine. I gotta look up her name, because although they said it about 20 times, I'm still not quite sure. Yeah, Charmaine. Who, let's be honest, should not be working at the base. She should be in the brig right now. Because she was not under the influence of a hypnotic plant like Bill. She was not drugged and sent unconscious like Eddie. She was just kind of, Space Seed, the Star Trek episode Space Seed, with Khan. And you remember MacGyver's in that episode. Took me a while to remember. And how utterly infatuated she was with Khan, up to the point where at the end she chooses to go with him. And they let her. And we had a lot to talk about in that episode, about her and whether we should have let her go along. Well, this sort of reminded me of that, where she was completely infatuated with this antimatter man, because he showed her attention because he was a weird, creepy head, because he needed her like nobody else needed her. Like, although Eddie needed her, he was so needy that he was jealous of Tony, who wasn't interested in her at all. Maybe Eddie was just jealous of the situation. But yeah, Eddie needed her. So I don't really know why she went with the giant head. But she did, and she betrayed her entire race for it. Her entire moon base. She secretly... You see, she can't even pretend like it was for a good cause. Like, she was literally trancing people and knocking them out. And the only time she seemed even a little bit concerned was when the process of getting antimattered was happening. You know, she gladly fixed the machine. She stepped into the pod. And then she was like, oh wait, for some reason I can't get out of this pod. Now I'm freaked out. You know? Anyway, long story short, she's a traitor. And she should not be let back into hydroponics. And we should have a shrink look at her. Keep her tranked up. Restrain her like Maya last time. But of course we can't do that. Because, I don't know, we were kind of treating her like she was a teenage girl, which she was, but we were treating her like, oh, she doesn't know any better. Even though she's like lead hydroponics botanist woman on the base. So it's an interesting combination of treating her like a professional and treating her like a kid happening in this episode. And she was acting similarly, depending on what the scene required of her. The goofy looking monster guarding the temple, he was pretty scary. When he first appeared and started running at them, I was like, holy shit. You know, he was kind of interesting when he was just keeping guard, but when he started running with that weapon, I was like, holy shit, a monster's running on us, get out of here. That was kind of genuinely frightening for a bit. And then he kind of turned into this he was like a dog or something. A little cute dog just barking. Plus, he's an antimatter guardian. And we were using our powers, you see, to make us think that he was matter. Like the main antimatter man couldn't do that. But we could do it for the guard dog. You know? The whole planet, by the way, is matter. Up until the end when it suddenly becomes antimatter again. The trees, the plants, the buildings, everything is matter. Only the people are antimatter. I don't really understand conceptually the plot, the story of these antimatter people. He says at one point that they started off at the top of the evolutionary chain, like at the apex of evolution, and that they were devolving into slime. You know? Which made me think, oh, okay, they're going with the antimatter is also kind of things happen backwards in time and you devolve instead of evolve. So you start out really good and then you turn into slime. Okay. It doesn't explain the planet or anything like that. The structures, I don't know, how would you rewrite it? I would say that, here's the way maybe I would rewrite it. They are matter people, and they did evolve up to the top of the food chain, and further, up to the point where they started experimenting with antimatter. They accidentally turned themselves into antimatter people, and then they could no longer work the controls, because they couldn't touch them anymore. So they were sort of stranded in this antimatter universe. And they needed our help to get back. Now you'd have to jiggle with that a bit. But I think that makes a little more sense than what was presented to us. Obviously, they needed one of us for one of them. To add to the drama, to add to to show that they're evil. You know, it's a bit like that episode where those aliens wanted to take over all our bodies. You know? One for one. In that way. We also had that cool, in their temple, we had cool, like, not stained glass stuff, but kind of, it reminded me of the corridors in Mission of the Darians. I like the whispers. I like the pods. Music was good in this one too. That plant grew real fast. The drama with that teenager and Eddie was hilarious. Tony not understanding that he was having that effect on her was kind of funny. Maya seeing it and encouraging it, sort of. That was also funny. Bill got a lot to do in this one. Well, he got hypnotized, but he had a lot of... No, he came on the away mission. You know, he was... I'm going to remember him now. Because before he was just sort of another guy who was also there. A not Carter type of guy. But I'll remember him now. Bill and Ben. You know, anyone who's sticking around will stick in the old noggin. I thought the antimatter alien was pretty good, you know. I just wish just one of these episodes that this race that wants to survive isn't evil and that we can actually help them. Because so far, every single instance of a civilization is on the brink of destruction and they want to come back ends up with us just destroying them, or we didn't destroy them in this episode, but we kind of, I don't know, confined them to an eternity in the antimatter realm. But then again, look, they have we turned their planet antimatter, didn't we? So they get to live on that planet. So we did them a favor, really. Yeah. And we conserved fuel, because we didn't have to take off from their planet. It just vanished from underneath us, and all its gravity too. So we could just fly back to the moon base without worrying about overcoming the gravitational force of the planet. It's handy, you know? Fuel doesn't grow on trees. Good thing this wasn't a cannibal type planet, where the trees start screaming at us. And Maya just hated being a bird. It would have helped so much. One, turn into a bird, and you can get past the alien that's trying to get you. Not a fox. Like, the fox is even almost worse than just staying as Maya. And two, so bird fly in, easy peasy. And secondly, she wants to go up to the top of the thing and then drop in. A bird, Maya. And I'll turn into a monkey. Fine. Do it your way. Have fun your way, Maya. Bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. The hydroponics start, and we spent a lot of time there with the greenery. Reminded me of that episode with the time-traveling ghost. There's sort of a ghost in this one too. From season 1. A lot of this episode feels kind of season 1, actually. I think that's might be why I liked it a bit. And yeah, we were continuing Tony's obsession with alcohol. You know, for all of Tony's obsession with alcohol, I don't think we've ever seen him or any of our crew actually drunk. You know, the closest is when the Doc was wearing that Tabor perfume to anybody being actually drunk. Next week on Space 1999, we've got the Beta Cloud. The Beta Cloud. Not the Alpha Cloud or the Gamma Cloud, the Beta Cloud. Full of beta particles. Trying to take over the moon base. Damn cloud. So come back next week. For that, for the Jerk Reacts to Space 1999. And have a great week until then. I'll see you next time.